Hi, my name's Rob, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Glock 26. This is my favorite carry weapon as of right now. I've got a couple other things here. Glock 23, M&P 40, a couple other things here that I'm going to use just to kind of compare size. But this is the Glock 26. It is the subcompact Glock 9mm. It does have a +2 pinky extension. I prefer the way that feels, the way I can get my hand on there. This one does have the Grip Force beaver tail back strap. It has been modified to fit my Glock 26. I do like it on this, whereas I went to put one of these other ones on my Glock 23 and I didn't like the way it felt. So I don't know if it's just because I modified it. I might modify one of these other ones and try and get the same feeling as this, because I really like the way this one feels. It feels really nice in my hand. The magazine is loaded. The gun is not. Same breakdown as any other Glock. Slide pulls off. It has the double spring. Barrel pulls out real easy. Sometimes I have, there it goes. Just gotta get your finger on there just right. Yeah, this is my favorite carry weapon. I am considering a Glock 36 or possibly a Glock 27, and then I'll just get the Lone Wolf conversion that I got for my Glock 23 and maybe get rid of this one. I'm not exactly sure. I really like this gun. I'm really comfortable shooting this gun. I'm extremely accurate with this little gun. As accurate as I am with anything, I guess I should say. But yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. As far as size goes, just to give you an idea, this is the Glock 23. See if I can get them both in there. But that shows you a little bit of size difference right there. I mean, you can tell this is a bigger gun. It's got a longer grip. It's got a longer barrel. It does have the rail if you want to put a flashlight and whatnot on there. I pretty much just keep it pretty basic. I've got a 12 gauge with a shotgun on it for home defense, so I'm not real worried about that. This feels really good in my hand as well. As I said in another video, this is my favorite gun all around. If I had to pick one to take with me, this would be it. This would be the gun that I would take. partly because I have the conversion barrel, so I would have access to 2 different types of rounds for it if I needed to. But I really like the way it feels. I like the size of it. It's a really good shooter. It's really accurate. Probably just as accurate as that. But this would be my #1 pick if I had to choose. But I don't. And so I have this little guy to carry around, which also feels really good. I mean, if you know anything about Glocks, you've heard of the 26, you've heard of the 23, and I'm sure you've heard of the 19. I got rid of my 19 because I got the conversion barrel for the 23. Didn't really see any sense to have 2 of the same gun. I guess I can give you a couple other size comparisons here. Just line the barrels up. There you go. You can see about how much shorter the 26 is than the 23. It does have the added beaver tail though, so that's making it appear a little longer than it normally would. There you can see the difference in the length of the grips. Like I said, I don't even have any mag. I've got the bigger magazines, and then I've got the 26 magazines with the +2. But if you look at it like that, then the 26 is a little taller. If you go to the side, I guess the best way to do this would be to drop this in here as well, because it sticks up a little more. But there you go, you can see this little bit that sticks up on the 40, where that's kind of angled on the Glock. It just kind of, when it's in your waistband, when you're carrying it, this little bit that sticks out right here is a lot of what you see on your shirt. That's what, that little bit sticking up is what your shirt rubs against and really makes it look like you're carrying. But this is a good little gun. I can also, I did a comparison video already on these 3 guns. Just go ahead and stick this off to the side here. This is the M&P 40C. It's definitely closer in size. Scoot these over. To the Glock 26. It also has, it's got flat base plates as well, but I run the extension. But this one's a hair bigger, not much, a little bigger, weighs a little bit more. Right now I have the medium back strap on it, so as far as the thickness goes, they're going to be pretty close to the same. The M&P might be a little thicker with the medium back strap down here in the swell, whereas the Glock's a little thicker up here in the arch. So, I mean, it just depends on what you are looking to get. If we we line them up this way. The barrels are pretty much the same length. If I get them lined up right, you see there's just about this much more. Just not even a half of an inch difference as far as that goes. As far as their backs go, pretty much the same thickness on the grip. The Glock does have the finger grooves where the M&P does not. So the M&P definitely has a different feel than the Glock does when you're holding them both in your hand. The M&P is more comfortable. I'm more accurate with the Glock. Comfort's important. Comfort's a big thing. Pretty accurate with the M&P. I thought that it might take the place of my 26, carrying a little bit bigger round, but I think I might just opt for a 27, seeing as they're virtually the same size gun. The M&P, I think, looks a little better. It's got the better scalloped serrations. It's got some shape to the barrel. It's a little nicer looking gun. I don't have issues with the trigger. When I first got it, I had a little bit of problem with the reset, but I don't want to say that that's what the deal is. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but something makes me lean towards the Glock. That back strap's really sticking it up there. But something really makes me lean towards the Glocks. The M&P's never caused me any problems. Never had any malfunctions of any sort. It's definitely comfortable in my hand. I went ahead and I do have the night sights on the M&P. I just have the standard Glock sights on the Glock. I really like the Glock sights. I like them a lot. I like both guns a lot. But I'm thinking of possibly doing away with both of these guns, getting a 27 with the 9mm conversion barrel and a Glock 36. And then it'll be, do I like the Glock 36 better than the 27?